Hey guys, Professor Bill of Comic Book University and Red Hood and the Outlaws annual #1. No, I'm not doing Nightwing annual. I'm just going to say that here because, but, excuse me, this is the second annual. Oh, wow. Sorry me. See, I just jumped on this comic book. The first Red Hood and the Outlaws comic I read was issue number 25, which is the one right prior to this. Go and look at my description below and you'll see all that good stuff. This is a gorgeous comic book, man. Oh my God. The art in this is exactly what it needs to be to convey this particular story. It's beautiful. And let's get into that. Scott Lobdell does the words, basically, and Clayton Henry does the pictures. So I guess they're just saying that these two together are doing the story. Maiolo is doing the colors, so it's Marcelo Maiolo. Taylor Esposito does the letters. Kenneth Rocafort did the cover. You know, like when you read this comic book and you see what kind of a person that Red Hood is. Okay, I didn't read the first 24 issues or the first annual for this comic book, and I feel like I do need to go back and do that. And a lot of people have been saying it's worth it, go do it. I'm sure I will. Honestly, I'm sure that I will. I will get around to doing that one day. In the meantime, seeing Red Hood here, seeing Jason Todd here, and again, remembering his background, and then seeing Batman, you know, like the quick couple of images of Batman, you know, Jason Todd's remembering Batman punching him across the face, and you see what he did to him. You see how completely messed up that, you know, one of his former Robins really is. I get the idea that Batman operates from emotion a lot of times. He always acts like he doesn't, but he totally does. I get that. But I feel like this was a bit much for Batman. This is one of those things where you've got everybody who wants to write Batman into something, and I don't know if Tom King had to be asked, you know, hey, do you mind if I have Batman beating the living crap out of Jason Todd because he decided to kill the Penguin? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's going to be something that he would have to do, if he's got to seek approval for that or not. I don't know. What I do know is that this particular portrayal of Batman, this version of Batman inside of this comic book, I hate this Batman. I hate this Batman. And I would like to work out and get back into, you know, my military shape so I could punch Batman right in the face. Probably still wipe the floor with me. Not the point. Not the point. It's the idea of punching me in the face and saying, how dare you punch Jason Todd? After everything, he literally gave his life for you. What did you do for him? You couldn't even kill the Joker for him, mother fathead. So, you know, there's that. But, yeah, punching him, like, beating him more than once, practically to the brink of unconsciousness. I'm certain he gave him a couple of concussions. You know what I'm saying? And look at what he did to his face. Like, that's just unacceptable. That is 100% unacceptable. I don't care what your opinions are. Those are your opinions. These are my opinions, all right? This is my opinion right here. There is absolutely no excuse on the face of God's green earth for Batman to be beaten the crap. If he wants to hit him once, I guess I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get, because that's like a man thing. That's a family thing. You know, whatever, okay? But, like, beating the living crap out of him, you can't tell me that Jason Todd didn't get at least one concussion from that beating that he took. You can't convince me of that. People's faces don't look like that without their brains getting a concussion. So, no. Unacceptable in every way, shape, and form that Batman would treat him like that. And then, you know what I'm saying? But that aside, dude, the relationship between Arsenal and Red Hood is so amazing in this. It is so absolutely amazing in this. Jason and Roy are like the perfect team together. They're hanging out on this Tamarin ship, and oh my God, I almost forgot. Thank God I'm flipping through the actual physical copy of the comic book, dude, because I forgot about this scene. Killer Croc is Roy's sponsor for AA. Are you kidding me? And they both have to talk, what do you call it, through this device down here. You can see it better up here, less glare. Through this holographic device. And still the one guard is being a total jerk. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. Like, holy crap. He's a sponsor. That has got to be one of the coolest things I've seen in the comic books in forever. Oh my god, that is freaking awesome. I absolutely loved this. Absolutely loved this scene. Just really quick, 5, 4, 3, 2, it's gone. Oh my god. This warmed my heart like you would not believe. Dude, Lobdell? Does he usually write the comic book? I actually have to go back and check that out. You know what I'm saying? I forget when I read issue number 25. I haven't been on this comic book long enough to really get familiar with the people writing and drawing the comic book. And usually annuals, they'll switch up, you know what I'm saying, to somebody else. But Lobdell should be writing this series. You know what I'm saying? And then again, if it's somebody else doing the other one, whatever. You know what? My opinion is, in that regard, my opinion is just, my opinion there. But all of this crazy stuff, and then I see, this thing, the Heroes in Crisis thing coming up. And the one person that I'm not seeing on here, there's a couple people I'm not seeing on here, but one of the people I'm particularly not seeing on here is, there's a lot that I'm not seeing, I guess. But I'm not seeing Roy on this. And you know what? I'm not seeing Simon Baz, or I'm not seeing Kyle Rayner. Is Kyle Rayner on here someplace? Because, I don't see Kyle Rayner. Huh. There's a whole bunch of people I'm just not seeing. Oh, wait, I think I see Roy back there in the background. Huh. That would be interesting. Is this Roy? Right here. Is this Roy down here looking down with the hat on? Is that Roy? Anyway, yeah, there's a lot that I'm not seeing on here, so I don't even know. I don't even know what to think necessarily. But, yeah, Jesus. I'm getting close to the end of this comic book. And after these guys go on a really awesome mission, and Susie Sue, I guess, and the Sue sisters, it's one thing, but not telling what the joke is that gets these guys to go crazy like this and just start, really have a moment. But Roy's about to go into rehab in the Heroes in Crisis in the Sanctuary, all right? And this is the last scene that we see. Not showing what's being said because, oh my God, but it hurts me inside to think that this might be the last time that we're seeing Roy. Like, this is just so good. Damn it, this is just so good. I don't want to see Roy disappear, but I know that it would be like the best television to see him being the one who dies. In Heroes in Crisis, the Sanctuary, where a bunch of heroes go, one of 7, and it's on the front of DC Nation issue number 4. I think that's coming out next week. I forget. One of 7 characters is going to die for sure. We don't know about the other ones. One of them's going to die, and one of them they show is Roy. And my bet has been on Roy for a while now. And oh man, like they're, at least the comic books that I'm reading, they're really buttering it up that it could very well be Roy. I don't know if in the Green Lantern Corps they're showing that, it could really be Kyle. I don't know, all right? They showed a bunch of crazy things going on with Booster Gold, especially in the recent Batman comic books. So I don't know. I have no idea. But wow, this particular one with Roy, knowing that he could be the one who dies, oh my God. Like my heart is actually breaking right now. You know what I'm saying? Figuratively, it's breaking. On top of that, I'm going to give you one quick scene from the close to the back, not quite the back. There's a couple of pages of this, but you get to find out. Yeah, that's it. That's all you get. That's all you get. We get to find out what happened to those two, Bizarro and Artemis. So that's I'm really happy we get to see in general what's happening, because Jason was really looking for them. He was in a Tamarinian ship, and he was seriously hunting to see, where are my friends? Oh, we can't find them anywhere on the planet. Try it again! Like they showed some serious emotion there, as he's trying to heal up naturally, which is an interesting concept considering where he was. This was a really good annual. This was such a good annual. It tied in so perfectly with the actual story. It didn't even feel like an annual. It felt like I was reading the next 2 issues of Red Hood and the Outlaws. You know what I'm saying? That's how good this was. This is fantastic. This was not a separate story out in the ether someplace. No, this 100% tied into what we were doing at the particular moment. And I loved that. I absolutely loved that. And I genuinely appreciate that from my heart. Freaking good job. Wow. Can't recommend this enough. All right, guys, I'm out. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.